Yeah. I am in Erode, sir, in Tamil Nadu, Chennai. Nearly 2,000 kilometers from Mumbai.
Okay.
You are in South Africa. In which city, sir? In South Africa?
No, I'm in Tanzania. I'm in Tanzania.
Okay.
Yes, Tanzania. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, by starting,
okay,
let's do first theory, then we will go and do some practical on the chart.
Okay.
According to those notes I gave you.
Okay.
Previous days ago.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So before starting,
I
always want to tell you that, in Forex, everyone who is joining Forex,
yes.
The first knowledge or the first concept that he or she facing is about supply and demand. All right. No, not supply and demand, support and resistance. You see? So many traders or many new traders, they knew that we always buying support and selling what? And selling resistance.
Selling at resistance.
And this is how a lot of traders using this concept.
Yes.
Are you together?
Okay.
So many traders who are new in the game, when they're introduced or when someone introduced them inside the game, the first concept they're getting is that selling a resistance and buying a support. Are you together on that? So if this was easy like this one, we could be rich, everybody. Every one of us, we could be rich, because it's just a simple knowledge that we are just waiting for a price to reach in support area or resistance area. We're buying or we're selling. Are you together?
Okay.
So at this circumstance, we have to trade like banks or like big institutions.
Yes.
Like big boys, how they are doing.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So we have to see, we have to make our mind thinking beyond the support and resistance.
Yeah.
Are you together? By assuming that it is not only support and resistance that driving the market. There is something behind it. Why support and resistance? Why people are not rich if they are using support and resistance? Are you together? Okay. Trading is not easy as some people preaching around the social media.
Yes.
No, sir. So you have to get a wisdom eye. You have to get a wisdom eye that you can use to look something beyond a logical concept.
Okay.
So by the note that I gave you was talking about liquidity engineer. Are you together?
Okay.
So inside Giants, we have different types of entries. The first entry is this one, liquidity engineer. Okay. Are you together? Liquidity engineering. Okay. So liquidity. I want to show you the concept behind the liquidity engineer, how this liquidity engineer is acting, right?
Okay.
So this is just a logic that is very simple, but a lot of people doesn't know it. All right, because a lot of traders, as I told you before, that they always thinking that we always selling a resistance and buying what? And buying a support. But bankers or institutions are always trapping them, all right?
Yes.
And liquidate some engineering, show them that, and give them some opposite or force movement before they go into the right movement.
Yes.
Are you together? For example, let us say that this is our resistance, right?
Yeah.
And this one is our support. Are we together?
Okay.
So bankers, when they come into this area, they know that a lot of retailers, traders are selling this area.
Yes.
So what they're going to do is they're going to liquidate them, or they're going to do some liquidity engineering. They're going to make them, they're going to assume like they are buying by creating the force movement. There is a law of liquidity that said that we need more buyers in order to sell, and we need more sellers in order to buy. Do you get some concept there? Are you catching something?
Yes.
All right. So when they are approaching the level of resistance together, they are faking some movement. And this movement is what we call a liquidity engineer, because above here, we know that a lot of traders they are putting some stop loss above here. Others are putting some sell stops, sell limits to this area. All right. And others, after breakout, they are going to buy because they feel like the price has now reject what? Has now reject this resistance, or has not obeyed this resistance area. All right. So what they are going to do is that they're going to fake this movement, and this fake the movement is what we call liquidity engineering. So bankers or institution traders are liquidating a retailer's traders who doesn't have a logic and knowledge of what is occurring inside the market at a currently time frame. Are we together on that? So liquidity engineer is one among our entry style, what we are using, because we are snipers. So when we are sniping, this is one among a setup that we always take inside the market. And it's always doing great. You see that?
Yes.
So that is in terms of buying. So in terms of selling, we see the bankers or institution are approaching support. So in this area, a lot of psychology of a lot of traders are telling them that we have to buy the support because of the knowledge that they have. So we know that bankers are always faking the movement, right? They're going to fake and showing them that we are going down, but that is not correct. At the end of the day, we are going to the opposite direction. of what? Of that issue. So this is also a liquidity engineer. So we always waiting for banks and the institution trader to liquidate the price before buying or selling. Are you together on that?
Yeah.
So today we are going only to discuss this liquidity engineer as our entry style.
Okay.
As our entry style. Let us go now and see some examples. Or let me show you something here. Let me show you something here. For example, first movement was going like this.
Okay.
You see? Second like this. A third one, they believe that this is the pattern of retailers trader. They believe that this is a triple top, and they're going to sell because the resistance zone was obeying previously. Are we together?
Yeah.
So what bankers going to do, they're going to liquidate, or institution traders, big boys, they're going to liquidate them, all right?
Yeah.
They're going to take those stop loss. You see, these are stop loss. You know, people were selling this area. So the sellers were absorbed here and sellers were absorbed this area, all right? But at this time, the price flip the area. Are you getting in touch?
Yes.
The price flip this area. So what is going to happen? A lot of traders are going to stay away from the market, because in this area here, there's some people who buy the breakout, and then we have check their stop loss. There is who was selling this area. We take their stop loss. So a lot of traders are going to be calm and faithful, because the market has already doing what? Has already doing them, has already proved them wrong. All right. So what we are going to wait is to wait the price to come back to this area, and we're gonna sell the market. So our entry point will be this one. Sorry. So our stop loss, we always placing here. So you can just extend it in 1 pip, like that one, all right? So this is the setup. This is the setup. You see how it is happening?
Yes.
So we are waiting the price, because when they liquidate them, so a lot of traders now are fearing entering. So the bank will come back and take their orders in this area of liquidation. Are you together? This is an area of liquidation. That's why you see the market is come back to this area of liquidation and taking some entering and going down one. So that is the setup of doing what? Of selling the market according to liquidity engineer. Let us see how we can buy the market, right? For example, the market was buying this area here. Another one. So people now are thinking that we're gonna buy this area because this is going to be a triple bottom. Are you together? These are retailers' pattern. Don't trade things that a lot of people knowing around the world. Triple bottoms or double bottoms or M patterns, everybody knows about them. Support and resistance, everybody knows about these things. All right. So they are not worthy at all, because if they could be worthy, everyone could be rich. So we have to think behind those futures that we are seeing them, or we are observing them inside of the market. How are they playing, or how are they occurring? So you see, in this area here, we will liquidate them by taking their stop loss below here, all right? And then the market will going up. So when the market will come back, it will take this entry here and going upward. So we see buyers was absorbed here and here, but at this area, they were not absorbed, but they were doing but they get liquidated by this institution trader. So after this one, we see that the market come back and took some entries, and we're going up. So this is one among the entries of buying the market, right?
Yeah.
So in buying, we could buy like this, and our stop loss could be just below here. Are you together, sir? Before I proceeding,
Yeah.
can you please ask me any question if there is something that you have not understand?
The point of liquidation is like a Wyckoff schematic. Yes or no, sir?
Have you get some?
Yeah.
Okay. So let us now go to our chart and observe different liquidity engineer that occur in our previous market recap. All right.
Okay.
All right. That's great. Okay. Now let us go and observe how liquidity engineer occur inside the market.
Normally, what time frame you are analyzing, sir?
All right. In entry style, I will teach you how we are taking some entry in market, because we have something we call time frame coordination. So it's either you trade 30 minutes entry or 15 minutes entry according to the coordination that you choose, because we always using, for example, if you are a intraday trading or you are a day trader, we are starting analyzing the market from 1 daily to 1 hour and getting our entry in 15 minutes. Are we together? That is time frame coordination. The coordination of time frame. You know, this time frame are always coordinated. All right. That's why you see there is some time frame that trading view are selling. There is some time frame that you can get them until you subscribe to premium trading view. So there is a secret behind the time frame. So you have to know them. So in us, we are using, you have to choose your couple time, because for example, me, I always using daily and 1 hour and getting my entry in 15 minutes. You see? So for example, let us see 15 minutes. You see? Let us see the liquidity engineer that's occur in 15 minutes here. You see? For example, here. You see where I draw my line?
Yes.
Yeah, this is area of, let us say this was area of what? Of support. So
okay.
the price come and bounce this area going up, but right now it bounced it. So we are waiting the price to come this area, and then we could do what? We could buy. So in gold right now, we're going to long this area. Are you together?
Okay.
15 minutes. And our stop loss could be just below there. You see?
Below the previous low.
Yeah, right. That's correct. So this is the place where we're going to buy the market here in gold. And we could go until that region there. That is the example. That is currently example. Let us now find the happening one. Already happening one. Let us see. For example, in GBP USD, I was waiting to sell it there. I see the market is now approaching the area there. But right now, as you see, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I am hearing you.
You see people getting this entry, yeah? This were area that we liquidate, right?
Okay.
You see, we liquidate this area here, and price goes away. Then price come back and took the entrance. Then you see right now the price is doing what? Is buying,
going up.
Going up.
Okay.
And now people are sniping the entry here. You see? You see people sniping.
Okay.
The red is sniping, and they are going up right now. GBP.
This is
GBP.
okay. This is 15 minutes. How you can compare with daily?
On daily. Yeah. Sasa, very sorry. Excuse me. There is how to do the analysis. All right, I will teach you. But now I'm just showing you some kind of entries that we have to trade, because in trading we have to have some confidence that make us to have a confidence of doing what? Of doing some decisions. All right. Remember, inside of the forex markets, what we are going to lose is not time but money. So you have to be very carefully on every stuff you are going through, because it's only money you're going to lose inside of the market. Are you together, sir? So there is something I will going to teach you is shift. Let me show you shift of the market. Shift of the market. Where are the shift of the market? Let me Euro card. I want to show you how we analyzing the market.
Yeah.
For example, I'm starting with the daily time frame. So in daily time frame, it's a place where I'm going to identify the liquidation area, right? The liquidity area by marking the previous day candle. All right, I will teach you this one. All right. This is for the most deviation. This is for the most deviation of the current. This is for the most deviation, and this is the opening price of the previous candle. Are you together? So I will go in 1 hour to find a shift. Are you together? I'm going to find a shift. What is shift? Shift is the breakout or is the changing of what? Is the changing of trend, all right? For example, the market was going like this. This was higher, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And then in order for us to sell this price, we could wait the market to shift this area. You see?
Yes.
So after shifting this area, we are going back to inside the liquidity area to find those entries. Are you together? We are going to find those entries, either is liquidity engineers or invalidation or flips or wherever. But today we are going to discussing just liquidity engineer. Are you together? So I will wait market for the candle to close, the body candle to close below this area. So I will realize that my market has shifted. All right. So if it will close above it, I will find what? The buying what?
Buying the
buying opportunity.
Buying opportunity.
But if it will close below, I will find selling opportunity, but inside the liquidity area. Remember, I have already remarked the liquidity area of, because we are what? We are intraday traders, so we are trading in daily time frame. Yani we always dealing with one candlestick. We always entering today and removing and canceling our orders today. So we could see how the previous day react. That's why I told you you have to mark
previous day high and low. Okay.
See, so that this area here, this is the area of what? Of liquidity. Don't complicate it, because I will teach you. I'm just showing you how we are analyzing the market. Are you together, sir? So
yeah,
just right there, daily time frame, finding liquidity area.
Daily time frame.
We are finding liquidity area.
We
find in 1 hour, we are finding shift.
Yeah. In 1 hour.
In 1 hour shift.
1 hour.
I see shift. We have left with 10 minutes. So let's go. In 1 hour, we are finding shift, all right?
Yeah.
So for example, here, in 1 hour, we have some shift here. You see the shift?
Yes.
This one. This was, see how the market goes? The market goes high, produce some lower high, and then high. So by this time, the market come and shifted, break the previous one. Previous what? The previous
support.
Lower high. Are you together? So we are showing that the market has shifted. Are we together?
Yeah.
So after this one, we are going to 15 minutes to find our entries. Is liquidity engineer.
Okay.
All right. Inside this liquidity area. So as we see here, the visible liquidity engineer is this one. So we are waiting the market to come this area and come all the way downward. But if you see, there is some hidden liquidities engineer above here. So these are very, very, very beautiful, because they are minimizing for us what? A risky. So I will wait the market to come this area, because the market was going up, then come down and liquidate them like we are buying now, then come all the way what? Where? Down.
Yeah.
All right. So if the market failed to come here, we have another option here inside the liquidity engineer. So this could be our liquidity engineer of doing what? Of buying the market. Are you together? So we are just focusing. If the market come here, we could buy the market toward that area, all right? And we could see if we could, and we are going to only risking 12 pips, a little one. Are you together? Then we could buy market here and going all the way up there, right? But we only finding the entry inside the liquidity area. So at the next lesson, I will teach you. We are just going, you know, we have started today, so we have no. We don't rush.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't rush. We just learning step by step. You know, learning is always interesting if it's going step by step.
Yeah. Yes.
No,
Correct. Yes.
Very great. So after learning this today, something I want you to do for me, I'm giving you assignment. I want you to showing me some liquidity engineering that has already happening in the chat, for example, and putting them in document and sending to me so that I could see if you have catch something on this lesson of today. For example, you can see this was liquidity engineer. So the price come and buy this one. So you will show me already happening one, all right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you will send me to my WhatsApp. You know, I've changed the number because I'm now trying to focusing on myself. So yes, like that one. So you see here, this was liquidity engineer. The price shifted this area here, you see? So the price shifted and come back and take the entry, go up. Are you together? So this was our entry, liquidity engineer, the price buying that area, the sniping one. You see? Let us see another gold. All right. For example, gold, where for example here, where? For example here, you see, this were the area that people believe that because the market first of all rejected this area, and then you see how the market comes. The market goes this upward, then come and liquidate them, all right? Then goes upward, then come back at that area, and then go and goes up. So this was our liquidity engineer entry. So we could go along this area.
So for this 15 minutes, you will find the 1 hour shift. Yes, you already find the 1 hour. In this time, 15 minutes gold time frame.
Yes.
Before that, you first find the 1 hour shift area.
Yes, you have to get a shift. But for you today, just indicate for me the liquidity engineer that's happened and stop loss. Just indicate for me, for example, this is stop loss, do like this, then screenshot and send to me. Then I will pass through them and look if you have understand something. You know, giants in the academy, so we always teach Forex like school. So we don't just make you to claim. You have to understand and make some logic reasoning on what is going down at a current time frame. So you see in gold right now, we are waiting for the price to come back to the area and going up. As just this, you see how this happening is like what is going to happen at this area. So thank you. See you at the next session.
Okay.
But this is just a training. So if you want to be in Jan's member group, for you, I will do for you 100 USD. So you have to just, you have to just give me another 50 USD in order to become a lifetime member. So in lifetime membering there, you could get some daily market breakdown analysis, and we can share some ideas and we can trade together. By the way, I have another program of passing some FTMO's accounts. So after studying in my academy, I will help you to acquire those great accounts, those big accounts. For example, you know, you have an idea of FTMO?
Yeah, I know. FTMO, I know. Yeah.
Yes.
FTMO is a proprietary. Yeah.
Yes, we always helping traders
after
to
getting
acquire
training, we planning to take an account. Yeah.
This training is going just a month or 2 months. I think a month.
Yeah.
But when you become a member, is lifetime. So if you want to be a member of the group, you could get a lot of things. We have a channels. We have a channel for notes. We always analyzing market weekly breakdowns. That's all. Yeah, we work.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Not now. Yeah. 1 week, 10 days later, I'll paying you.
What?
1 week, 10 days later, I will put $50.
You want to be in a Jan's lifetime group?
Yes.
Yeah, just you have to pay me another.
I will pay you.
Okay,
yeah, after 10 days, I will pay you.
Okay, fine, no worry. Okay, welcome again, guys. So I need that assignment. You will send me to my WhatsApp. See you later.
Okay.
Don't be busy much.
Take it. Okay.
Okay.